Hey guys, Joseph Gundam here with another Gundam review, and today I'm reviewing the mobile suit hangers for Zeon made by Banpresto Toys. This came out in the year 2000, which means that at the making of this video, it is 15 years old. Ponder that for a moment. Yikes. This is half my age. Ah! Okay. I'm okay. It's either way, it's really, really cool. So, the Banpresto mobile suit hanger. It comes in this really cool box. It has a little carrying handle here. You can see the mobile suit in there. I'm going to be reviewing the Char's Zaku 2 version, but they're almost practically the same. I'll cover the differences in this. You can see the side. Banpresto, I've got some other Banpresto boxes, and they have this little punch-out circle. I've never understood why. Why? Actually, it doesn't even punch out all the way. Weird. I'm sure someone knows what the purpose of that is. And so we can see that there's 4 different versions that they've made. Also, Banpresto made a white base hanger, like inside the white base kind of version, which is really cool too, but even harder to find. And someday I'll review that. But there's a green Zaku version, the Char Zaku version, which on the box appears incredibly red. The Dom version and the Goof version. At the moment, I have 2 of the Goofs and 1 of the Shard. Hope to get the rest someday, but you'll see that it kind of sort of doesn't matter unless you're collecting the figures, because the accessories are almost the same on some of these. So that kind of covers our box. It's easy to put together. I'll just show you the instructions real quick. Show you the different things they come with. Kind of how to put it together. Very simple instructions. Now to the actual review. First off, it comes with some really cool accessories. Really cool accessories. Comes with this little vehicle. Woohoo! Yeah! Little vehicle. Now, it comes with this big mobile suit trailer thing. It's kind of a generic color. I mean, these could have used some black on it, but hey, this thing holds a weapon. It's a weapon transport truck that actually holds a weapon. How cool is that? You can say it's not detailed enough or it needs some more color or whatever, but it's there. And it's soft PVC plastics. You can drop it. You can step on it even. It's not going to break. And that's, why I really like these. The car, though, I do have to say, seriously, just because this thing has 6 wheels does not mean it can pull something that weighs like 80 times more. I can just see this thing, and we put a Zaku 2 version 2 machine gun from the MSA line on there. You killed the car! Sorry! I told you not to pull that trailer with it! I said I was sorry. Okay, what do you want from me? You shot him! You shot him for... Something crazy like that. Like, this thing should not be able to pull a trailer like that. This is a little sports car. But, I'm not trying to knock it. It's awesome! It carries weapons. And it carries the bazooka of the Zaku, and I'll show you that after I show you the Zaku, because I don't want to re-equip the weapon, just because I'm lazy. It comes with a DOP. And this seems to be... like it comes with Char, so maybe it should be Char's DOP. But I'm pretty certain that, rather, this is Garma's DOP. Just by the color, it's kind of orangey. It's got landing gear. Landing gear. Wow. And I'm going to compare this with the MSIA here at the end of the review. Comes with this cool thing, and, it doesn't... It's fairly flexible. It's just supposed to be, like, placed. You could technically slide it, but it usually ends up kind of half sliding. And this moves. I don't know how people get up here, but it's there. And that's very, very cool. There's also this hook here, and that just slides. So very cool. The hook, you gotta be careful not to lose, because it just pops on there. And so it can easily just... Oh no, where'd the hook go? Ah! Nope, there it is. That happened earlier to me today in the living room. I was like, where did the hook go? Don't be gone! So this thing can be, you know, way back here and give us this cool look. Or it can be somewhere midway and kill Zaku because it's mighty. Or it can be way up here at the front. But for the purpose of reviewing the figure, we're going to pop it back here. But I want you to see this little detail. See the little people waving at you? They're waving at you. Wave back. Wave back. There you go. It makes Zeon happy when you wave back at them. Hi, Zeon. I know, I'm eccentric today because these are so cool. And they're in my collection for being used in my stop-motion animation series, Gundam Father of Peace. So, to the Zaku. It's a sturdy figure. It's made of soft PVC plastic, sort of. In some places, others, it's kind of a harder plastic. It doesn't really have many joints. It moves here, and here. And the hand is pretty kind of basic. You can even see it doesn't even have a full handle for the bazooka. The bazooka is kind of lacking in detail. Kind of lackluster. Shield comes off for whatever reason. Bam Presto has made some really cool stuff like these. But when it comes to their figures, minus like the SCMX line and a few others, some of their figures have been the retarded cousin of Bandai. And I don't want to say that to be mean, but like this has detail. This does not. Compare it with the MSIA release, Zaku 2 version 1. This one has way more detail, and that's not just panel lining. You might be like, well, the size is all off. Well, there's ways to get around that. There really are. You just grab your Zaku 2 version 2, and that's a bit better of a match. Or hey, you can go extended. Whichever pleases you more. But I don't like the Bam Presto figures. I don't. I will either keep... I've sold these generally for like $5 or something, the figures later on. I may start keeping them for nieces and nephews to chew on and, you know, throw and stomp on and think. Not like they're good, but they're kids. They're toddlers. They do that stuff. And to keep the real Char safe. You know, keep Mr. President safe. This guy may be on the front lines of combat with small children. But, so he may serve a purpose. He may. But look at that. One of these is way cooler than the other. That looks right. It does. Maybe not the extended. Maybe you didn't like the extended line. So we throw the version 2 line out there. That looks right. So I'm going to continue on with my comparison. You can throw the bazooka here onto our mobile suit weapon transport truck, which is very cool. I like that it fits on there, but as I said, the bazooka is really lacking in detail. Let me grab a regular MSA version 1 bazooka real quick. Keep showing off Chars. This is the American version red release of the version 1. If you're going to complain about scale, well, here's some scale to ponder. The bazooka is pretty tiny. It's smaller than the version 1 MSA release in some ways. So this is kind of, it's subpar. It really is. But this looks good. I approve of this. This looks good. So you take your extended line or your version 2 or even the version 1 MSIA and you equip them with these Zeon hangers and everything looks like it should be. It just looks good. I know he's got a big bazooka back there, but you could equip that one too. I just wanted to show the version 1 comparison. Because, you know, the version 2s are harder to come by. Now for the DOP comparison. I'm going to pop this back here again, just so the camera doesn't do weird focusing issues on us. And as cool as this guy looks, this really is a review of the Bam Presto, so I'll pop him back in. But we have our DOP. Now, this DOP is really, really cool. It's got this landing gear, and you don't see that anywhere else on any of the DOPs from the MSIA line. This is a standard green DOP. You can see there's a huge size difference This thing could eat this thing for breakfast. In fact, it reminds me of a smaller version of the DOP that was supposed to be an escape craft and a special design goof for Garmazabi that he never got because he died. But that's another story. The MSA one is better. It has a screen that you can, or windows that you can see the little guy in the cockpit. More often than not, it can be opened up. And sometimes your little guy can even come out. That one's glued in. I actually made a custom color green DOP here recently. But that's for another review. So let's take the Garmazop. Comes with the Garmazaku 2 version 2 MSA line figure. Wow, big difference. But landing gear, you gotta admit, landing gear is cool. What am I gonna do with this little DOP? I don't know. Scale's kind of weird on these. It's just weird with the Banpresso. It's like, how could you get this so very right, and then this so very small? Or did the MSIA line get this really wrong? I don't think so. I think they were pretty good at keeping scale in the MSIA line, whereas the Banpresso kind of goes back and forth. But that's my opinion. Either way, regardless of the figure not being amazing and the bazooka leaving detail to be wanted, the DOP is very cool with its landing gear. The MSA line is a better quality, it's true, but this is really cool. And this hanger thing is really cool. I forgot to tell you from the beginning, these fit together. So we'll take my other one, which is actually the new one, because it doesn't have the little sticker in it, which isn't even a sticker. You gotta cut that out of the box. Gotta cut that out. But these fit together like so. You can even equip them above and on the sides. But I haven't opened the third one yet, so I'll probably show that off in my goof review. And comparison of the Zaku 2 version 2 in its place. Just give a final comparison. There you go. You can see that right there. There's your comparison with some MSIA stuff on the left and the regular Banpresso stuff on the right. I hope you've enjoyed the review of this very rare find. I hope to get more of them over time, but I doubt anyone has any for trade, right? Right? Because if you do, let me know. Also, if you're looking for cool Gundam toys, make sure to check out our store, Gundams R Us, your favorite arms dealer. There's a link down below in the more info area, and we get new stuff all the time, even customs and rare figures. Catch you guys later.